Hey my beautiful techies, it's Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel, Beautifully Teched, where beauty and tech meet. And today I'm going to be giving you my first impressions of the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra, including the colors, the screen size, the camera bump that everyone's been talking about, and just how I feel about it overall, including that cool stylus pin that comes on it, because I just got off of work. So I got a first look hands-on experience with it, and I want to share it with you all. Okay, here we go. And by the way, if you are going to a Best Buy store, don't forget to wear your mask, please. Hey y'all, so when I got to work, I knew that the display for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra was coming. I just didn't know when. And then when I was told, hey Sabrina, it's over there, go check it out, I ran to it. I ran for my life. I'm sorry. So anyway, I saw the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra, and they are stunning. The Note 20 comes in a mystic bronze color, and then it also comes in mystic green and mystic gray. The Note 20 comes in mystic bronze, mystic black, and mystic white. If I had to choose, I would probably go with the Note 20 over the Note 20 Ultra, and that's kind of dealing with the size, and I'll get to that later. But the Note 20 and possibly the mystic green. Probably because I went with the iPhone 11 Pro in the midnight green, and the colors are somewhat similar, but they're very stunning. They're not like colors that are in your face. They're very soothing almost to look at. It's a very sophisticated color, so to speak. But yeah, it's not like a really bright pink or a really bright green or anything like that. The only colors that I was able to see though was the mystic green and the mystic bronze, and they were absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely go with one of those, unless you're maybe like a guy, and you don't have to be a guy, but if you are into more of the subtle color, then you probably would lean more towards the white or the black. But I really love the mystic bronze and the mystic green. If you've ever thought of what liquid gold may look like, that kind of gives me a feeling of what it would look like in the form of a phone. But the back of it is more of a frosted color, so it's like matte almost, and where the camera bump is shiny. But it's absolutely gorgeous. The first thing that I noticed about that phone are those stunning colors. The second thing that I noticed about the new phones was the screen size. The Note 20 is a 6.7-inch display, while the Note 20 Ultra has a 6.9-inch display. So currently I have the iPhone 11 Pro, which I mentioned in another video, and my screen size is 5.8 inches, which was kind of small compared to the phone I came from, which was the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, which was only 6.3 inches. So in terms of holding it in my hand, when I was using it like in the store, I felt myself having to use two hands when I was holding it versus using one, but that was kind of like a quick demo that I was doing when I was holding it. Maybe when I'm texting with it, I may kind of use only one hand, but for the most part, I'll have like the stylus pen in my right hand and the phone in my left, and I'm like writing on it. But if I'm making a quick phone call, maybe I'll just use like one hand and put it up to my ear. But in terms of size, I do think that is quite large, but it also gives room for a nice size display, because you can use this phone for work and play. That's what it's used for. So in terms of using it, if you need it for like a presentation, or if you're viewing a video or anything on it, I see how you can appreciate that nice size screen. The third thing that I noticed about the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra was the camera bump. So I know people have been saying that it's massive or whatever. To be honest, I think that if people got used to the notch on the new iPhones, I think people can get used to a camera bump. I know it's not really the same thing. The notch is something that you kind of see and it disappears, but I think that camera bump is housing some powerful cameras, basically. So in terms of holding it in my hand, I wasn't running into it or anything when I had it in my hand. Maybe when you place it down on a table, that's when you'll run into an issue. But to me, it wasn't necessarily bothering me. But again, it was kind of like a quick time that I had the phone in my hand. But at the same time, I think for anyone who owns this phone, over time of holding it in their hand, they will eventually get used to it as well. This is a very powerful phone, and I know in order to pack all that power into a device, it had to go somewhere. So while the bump is big, it is forgivable at the same time. So yeah, if you think it's huge and you've seen it, please leave a comment. Just let me know what you think. To me, I think it was something that I could kind of get used to, but for others, it may be different. So let me know down below. The fourth thing that I wanted to check out on the new phones was the stylus pen. So that kind of is what differentiates the Note series from the other different types of phones that Samsung offers. So with the stylus pen, I know that, you know, it's had some really cool upgrades throughout the years. Instead of only being able to be used as a pen or pencil on your screen, you can also use it whenever you're taking photos. You can use it whenever you're doing a presentation. And I really like the stylus pen. I actually am a note taker. So when I had the Note 8, I wish that it had those other features, because I found myself only taking the stylus pen out from time to time. But now if I had the phone, I would definitely use it as like a shutter whenever I need to record a video, or if I need to take a photo, or again use it for like a presentation where you could mirror stuff from the phone to a screen. But the stylus pen, of course, matches the same color of your phone. So if you get the Mystic Bronze or the Mystic Green, the stylus pen is also that same color. But I think it's really cool. They also said that the latency is shorter in terms of using the stylus pen. So when you're writing on the screen, there is no lag. I don't even want to claim that. There is no lag whenever you're using the stylus pen. So I think that I would really enjoy the upgrades on that. So once I got past the physical features of the phone, I also looked up the moolah, the price for these devices. So the Note 20 was $999, and then if you get the Note 20 Ultra, depending on its storage, they said that the price was $1,300 or $1,450. Now, because this phone is still available for pre-order, if you are interested in getting it, I suggest you get on that. You can definitely trade in an old device, or you can do like some kind of pre-order situation with the phone. I know that we're doing it at our location, but it's also available at other locations, like through your carrier or even through Samsung.com. So be sure to check that out if you want to get some money off of that expensive price, because like I said, the phone is $999, $1,300 for the Ultra, or $1,450 depending on that storage that you get. So jump on it. So some features that I didn't really get to check out, because again, this is like a first impressions, but some features that I've heard about that will be on the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra include the following. The phone can shoot an 8K video. Where they do that at? Okay, so you can shoot an 8K video on the phone. You can use point and share with another Note, and that is basically you'll be able to share information from one phone to the other by pointing at it. That's impressive. If I were to compare it to something that iPhone offers, of course you have AirDrop, but I think that's pretty cool. You should be able, you know, you can point at another phone and be able to share information. Something else is the Samsung DeX, which is where you can have the phone and you can mirror whatever is showing on your phone to a big screen. So like I've mentioned a couple times so far, if you're doing like some kind of presentation, I think that would be extremely cool and very useful, very professional, and you look extremely tech savvy. And the last thing that said is less latency. So that's good for people who are gamers. You don't have to worry about any kind of lag when you're playing video games on your phone, or also when you're watching movies. You don't have to worry about your phone buffering and seeing the evil spinning circle or wheel of death. Yeah. One more thing that I was really happy to see when I came into the store was the new Samsung Galaxy Buds Live. Those are the new wireless headphones that came out along with the Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra, and they were the most beautiful little things I've ever seen. They come in 3 different colors, and they match the colors that the Note Ultra come in. So they come in Mystic Bronze, Mystic White, and Mystic Black. And they look like little magical beans in the beanstalk. They do, and they fit comfortably in your ear. I didn't get to try them out, but I did see the box, and from the look of the box and the look of the packaging, I felt like I would really like them, and I felt that they were beautiful. Also, Galaxy came out with the Galaxy Watch 3, which we sell at Best Buy. The watch comes in 2 different sizes, 41mm and 45mm. The 41mm comes in Mystic Bronze and Mystic Silver, and the 45mm comes in Mystic Black and Mystic Silver. The 2 different versions that are capable for the watch is Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi with 4G LTE, which is compatible with major carriers. The design is absolutely beautiful and stunning, and whenever I'm talking to customers, I usually suggest that women get the smaller watch size, which is going to be like the 41mm, because it looks a little bit more attractive on their wrist, and that men get the 45mm because, you know, it looks pretty good on them. Some people like smaller sizes, some people like bigger. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. But you'll see in the next video the actual colors and sizes that I found on Samsung's website. So that was just a quick run through of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultras, just my personal first impressions. Overall, I think it's going to be an awesome phone. I really do. I love the color. It's a nice size screen. It's powerful. It's meant for work and play. I think it's extremely useful. They're getting better at the features that come, you know, using the stylus pen for what it's used for. I think it's a great phone. And like I said before, like, I do have an iPhone, but I appreciate everything that Samsung does. They produce just wonderful, excellent devices. And I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a very beautiful phone. It's pleasing to look at. And I just look forward to seeing, you know, how people's experiences are with this device. So if you can get your hands on one, I say go for it and let me know how it turns out. So that wraps up my first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 and the Note 20 Ultra. I hope that you enjoyed this content as much as I did enjoy putting it together for you all. Please be sure to leave me a kind, beautiful comment, because it is a reflection upon you. And I know that you are a beautiful person deep down inside. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram at Beautifullyteched. And also feel free to subscribe to this channel. I would love for you to become one of my beautiful techies. All right, stay beautiful, techies. God bless.